Here's the video of the old plane restoration. So as you see, there's a node of Tana X from E flight that's been cracked, not by me, of course. So I actually this plane this airframe actually lasted for like about 10 years. So the wood is inside kind of goes bad, but the main problem we're gonna fix is that the the front of the fuselage is it's been cracked from the middle of the fuselage. So before we start fixing this, it's important to make sure that we are sure of the position of every part. So this means if you put put those fragments back together, you're able to locate the exact position of each part. So what is meant by that? We can like sort of, if you sort of hold it in this way, you can see the fragments kind of lines up with each other, and also the frame, the top of the frame actually meets each other quite nicely. So in this is the case we can fix, because we know that we know the frame is right there. We just gonna reinforce the existing part so that we know the exact location, and then we use several wood pieces to reframe the parts that's been fractured. So now see, I've actually put a little bit more frame into the fuselage. So like I put a frame down there so that it goes from this frame and all the way to support the other one. And put this frame from here, so it has to be precisely fit in the right angle corner here. So this is glued from here to here, so that it fixed this structure. And I just CA this one, and I CA another rods of wood from the wing tube bar, because I'm not gonna remove the wing, because it's the airframe is too old, and every time something breaks when I remove it. And all the way from here to here, so it fits nicely onto the frame. And also this one running from here to here. Now coming from the other side, there's a bit of a problem, because like you see the frame on the other side is kind of too much fractured. So to actually get a effective reinforcement, I plan to make a rod running from here all the way to here. So this means we have to snap this part off and make a rod running from here to here, and then do another a reinforcement around the corner. We fit the piece of wood from here to here, so this part supports the fuselage in this direction quite nicely, so that it doesn't squeeze itself. Next step, I'm gonna put this frame in the middle, and the frame on the at the bottom kind of supports the fuselage in this direction, so make sure that it doesn't wobble. I'm gonna put another 2 pieces of wood underneath here and underneath here, and then kind of tape it so that it has better strength. And for here, because the wing actually runs one screw from here, so if I need a reinforcement on this part, because if I don't do it, you see the wing kind of move up and down from here. Which is not good. So for this part, since it's fractured, but you only need a little piece of wood to double it up from here to here, so it would reframe. Final part, we got the magnets for the fuselage. So this has 2 little slots here, so I will press it in and see if there's a little gap. If there's a little gap when you fit it onto the wood rods, you could fill it with this type of foam glue, UHU, because it acts like a kind of rubber, so it fills the little gaps between the parts, and but it's also pretty strong when it dries. So I just use it to put. So to summarize, uh, we use like bits of wood to reframe the top the side walls of the fuselage and also the middle parts of the fuselage. I'm not gonna wrap this part with tape so that it has like a better rigidity here. So to summarize, the reason we can fix this is that those wooden 3D little planes, like wooden 30 planes, are held by the mid plate mainly, and also the sidewall is play a big part in holding plane together. So that's I'll call it an easy fix, maybe. This plane does indeed needs is like powered by the E-Flight Park 480 motor, which is like an old motor, I guess. But the motor runs on like a 4.17 millimeter propeller adapter. So the next part is just the drill hole on the propeller to fit it on the plane. So we fit in the propeller using and we use the plier to like tighten the propeller connector. When the pliers start to make scratches on the metal, you know it's strong enough. Make sure that you don't over tighten it because it's not something to be treated with a torque wrench. So far it's pretty good. So you could check the without battery, the center of gravity is here. So with the battery, the center of gravity should lie on about this point. Another important thing to make sure is that when you shake the motor from this side, you shouldn't feel great vibration coming from the front middle of the fuselage because this is the part you repair. You want this part, you want this part to stay rigid. So you need a good connection from this section to this section, and also from this section to the back of the firewall. So that this part holds the motor rigidly. So your motor actually stays on the same axis with the whole fuselage.